What is up, guys? Gaming with Kyle here. Today we're back for another episode of the 4-1 Let's Play. We also have the current event, Free the Duke, I believe, out. So we're going to be going through the 3 doors and seeing what we have. Oh, Unleash the Duke. Yeah, so we have 3 doors here. We currently, luckily to one of our clanmates, we know exactly what all the doors are, or what's behind all the doors. So the wooden door gives you 3 chests, the jail door gives you a clan castle cake, and then the pink and purple door gives you the 200 gold medal for the current medal event currency. Obviously, I personally think the 3 chests is the best, just because you have the option to get a better reward. If you need a clan castle cake at that exact moment, then obviously the clan castle cake would be best for you. But we're going to pick the chests on our 4 accounts here, starting off with our main account. Perfect. Clock tower potion. Quickly set that for gems. Let's take the 10 gems, some elixir, and then we're going to end off on a rare. We will take a build-up potion. See, that's pretty good. I would count the build-up potion much more valuable than like a clan castle cake or the 200 medals for the currency. So we'll actually pop that off, and we're going to do all 4 war attacks in this video. We'll do 3 strategies. We're going to do the same strategy for our 2 main accounts, and then our 3rd and 4th account we'll do, I think, witches and then mass super yetis. Pop off that mighty morsel, quickly sell that and hop into the attack. So currently we're attacking number 1, 17v17. This current strategy which I'm using, even with the nerf to the totems, still incredibly effective. This one I'm going to use a battle blimp just to take out the core, and then hopefully the troops will work around and then just run to the base here. Queen on the bottom here, giant arrow to take out the sweepers, just so that's not an issue. Perfect. RC on the bottom. Pop the rocket spears, and then we're going to send everybody through the middle here. Totem for distraction to keep that queen healthy. Totem to take on that air defense, just to kind of let the troops, put my troops in, pop through, hit the warden ability, clear that battle blimp through. Probably drop a totem on the top there to help that RC, push to the top there. I'm going to rage up the core. Another totem on the bottom. And yeah, we're just going to throw totem on the top to distract the Spitfire. Not the Spitfire, the Fire Spitters. Different game. And then, yeah, we're just throwing these totems kind of wherever we feel is necessary. So obviously we're going to throw a totem on that air defense and the monolith on the bottom. Totem on the top on the expo. Another totem on the monolith. One more up top. Probably using these a little bit too carefree, but there's no modifiers or anything, so it's pretty simple strategy. And then that'll let the minion prince quickly get through the monolith there, and then boom. Just the 1 air defense left, which I believe it's about to fall in a sec here with the minion prince's ability. 1 more hit, and then it's going to fall. And then down goes the air defense. This meteor with the minion prince, when the meteors fall, I think that's one of the best equipments, especially in an attack strategy like this. It does so much damage. Like, just with his meteors falling, he took out that last air defense there. It was only a 10L16 level, but still pretty effective. So let's head on to our 10L16, see if we have any builders available, any research, pet house, etc. Currently looking good over here. I believe we have everything down. Yeah, so we have a day there, 17 hours, and then pet house is still good for 4 days. So we are good on this account. We're just going to open those chests, select our wooden door, and then hop into our war attack. Starting off with a common, some elixir, and then, a rare. Super potion. I mean, they're kind of discounted right now, so we might just sell that, take the 10 gems, and then the study suit. We'll definitely pop off the study suit. We'll take that. And then we already have our plan ready. Same kind of strategy as we did for the first one. We're attacking number 5, so let's hop into it. Bit of a rush 17. I mean, obviously fairly rushed, but a lot of this stuff is 10L16, and obviously they have the Fire Spitters. And some of that stuff is 10L17 level. But same kind of strategy here. We're going to go take out the sweepers with the giant arrow. So those aren't really an issue. Reach for it. Perfect. RC on the left side. Totem for distraction. Everyone in the middle. Pop that warden minion prince. Put those dragon riders in, and then we're going to pop that early warden ability. Throw that battle blimp through. Beautiful. And start throwing some totems for distractions here. And then rage up the core. Another totem for distraction up there. Down goes the town hall. Beautiful. Totem on the top there. Distract that single Inferno. Totem on the bottom here. Distract the air defense. Trucking on through here. Use the totem power to distract the monolith. Perfect. And then one more to distract that air defense on the top. Beautiful. Still have all the heroes up. Still got a couple totems. We'll probably use one more to shoot the monolith. And then we honestly don't even need this last totem. Absolutely crushed it. Perfect. It is a rush base, but this strategy is still very effective. Very effective until you get to the modifiers in the ranked mode. Beautiful. And if the base was maxed, it'd be much more difficult. Perfect. We're gonna head on to the next account, Rush to Max, our third account. And then we're gonna be doing Super Witches on that account for our war attack. But I believe we have a builder free. Perfect. So we got the one builder. We're most likely just gonna throw a hero down, because if you're not aware, due to a bug, you can put your heroes down and still use them. Obviously probably wasn't what they were intended, but it's just a bug that came out and so far hasn't been patched. I'm guessing it'll probably go away once this event ends. And with the research in 40 minutes, we'll have to hop on a little later to put that down, and then the pet house is freeing up. Already got the army ready to go. Let's quickly open our chests and then hop into our war attack. 3 more common chests. Maybe, we'll see. Starting off with a Mighty Morsel. That's actually pretty good. We can pop that before we hop into our ranked attack. Our war attack, Dark Elixir, and then some Elixir. Honestly though, the Mighty Morsel for me was much more valuable than the Clan Castle Cake in this particular spot. So pop that and hop into our attack. We have number 9, just double check. Yeah, number 9's the mirror. Let's take it down. Pretty simple strategy here. We're just gonna probably do the RC charge on the top, take out that multi-inferno, and then Queen on the bottom, everybody through the middle, and then we'll just kind of figure out which side we want to put the RC back once we recolor here. Okay. Also this one too, I forgot to change the comp. I have none of the right pets in this one, but it still works out. Pop an invis, pop another invis. She's now onto the multi-inferno. One more invis, that'll fall, and then we're probably gonna recall her in a second here. And recall it, get her out of there. Just pop the peck on the top there, and then giant arrows through the core. Perfect. Throw those Yetis in there, the ice golems. Test loon, everybody through the middle here. Those witches in there, throw that extra loon in there. Pushing through here. Gonna use a totem and then probably a poison spell to distract the CC and just keep everything off these troops as they push through. Pop that Warren ability, keep everybody safe. We're going into the multi-infernos here. Want to keep everybody healthy. And we're going to rage up that core. Everybody push through here. Pop that king ability, open everything up. Beautiful. And then totem the monolith. And then call this RC in the bottom, pop her ability. We're going to use an invis to keep the queen alive, probably on that top. She's all by herself without the healers, so we're going to probably use one of the invises on her. We'll use the final totem on the monolith area. Perfect. And then we're going to invis the queen, keep her alive just a little bit longer. Okay. And then the final invis will probably just use on the RC. Fortunately, yeah, she's going to die. All good though. Invis, keep the RC alive, and we should be good. Crushed it. This is the strategy we're currently using on our Town Hall 15 for our rank push. It's pretty effective, just so you can get the funneling correct. If nobody decides to walk on you, then usually you're good. Perfect. Head into our 4th account. So this one we are going to be trying out a little bit different of a strategy here. Also, be sure to come back. Next video tomorrow, we'll probably take a peek and see what we're opening up for day 2 doors. These ones are looking pretty wild. I can't even guess what's behind these ones. It'll be interesting to see. Perfect, so I'm just solo leveling. So this one, we're gonna be quickly throwing down a hero, I believe, because we have the one builder free. And they get one in 50 minutes. So we're not gonna spend the gold yet, because we might be able to put that down later, but right now we're just gonna throw down the minion prince, get him down, perfect. And then this strategy, we're gonna be quickly opening up our 3 chests, and then we're gonna be doing Super Yeti Mass Revive. I don't use this often, so it may be a throw, we'll see. Starting off with an epic, our first epic. Shiny ore will take that beautiful chest into a common. And then ending on an epic. Wow, all the luck was for soul leveling here. Book of Fighting. Honestly, I think I already have 2 sitting in my... Yeah, we have the extra one, so I don't know. That may just go to gems, but still pretty cool. It's always cool pulling a book. And then number 10. So this one, I don't know if this was the best base for a Super Yeti Mass Revive, but we're gonna hop into it and give it a shot. I don't use this army often, so we might 2-star, maybe 1-star, who knows, we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna throw a couple Yetis on the right side, RC on the bottom here, pop those rocket spears. Let this develop a little bit more. Perfect. With that furnace in, just kind of help clean some of these buildings up. Invis, hopefully that RC can take out the eagle. Perfect. And then everything through the middle here. Probably gonna recall that RC. She's in a pretty good spot with everybody. And then I'll probably use a totem for distraction up here, plus the warden ability, kind of keep everybody healthy. I think I was a little early on that warden ability. I probably could have waited a little bit longer, but it's all good. Another totem for distraction on the top, trying to save that king ability so we can open up the base a bit more. RC's pushing through on the left side here, working through. Pop the king ability, open up the base a little bit. Totem for distraction on the top of that monolith. We're gonna bring back the RC. So this is my mistake. I think right around here, I should have let the RC stay down for a bit and let the rest of the group work towards her. But we just keep bringing her up here. I also brought the king back, I believe, on the top side. Brought the RC back again. I think I had to be more patient with my revives here, because I'm pretty sure we end up failing this one because I'm just not patient. This attack has a huge bit of patience. I needed that group on the top to work down here and then bring the RC back. And we bring her back again, but again, I think I was not patient enough. I needed that crew to work over this way and then bring her back. Because she's about to have every defense looking at her and she will fall. Unfortunately. And I think we're just going to run out of gas here on this one. Seeing if we're locks on the warden. Warden goes down. Queens get locks on neck. Queen's about to go down. Unfortunately, so yeah. This one is going to be a time fail, possibly. Because these Yetis should be able to work around and at least take out the Inferno. But they will not have time to work on the bottom. Okay. 93, 94. Pretty effective strategy. I just think you gotta be more patient with your revives. 95. We might get like a 97 or 98%. Probably time fail, because there's nothing really that I think can take out the Yeti. Because he's pretty healthy. And there you have it. Looking like it's just going to be a time fail. 97 and 98. Pretty good strategy. I think you just got to be a little bit more patient with those revives. But we'll take it. 11 out of 12 stars, and we can just take our other 15 and quickly hop over and 3-star this one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.